I'm joined today by...
Conor Horkan, a senior finance major with an MIS minor.
All right, awesome. Connor, let's take a walk, shall we?
Absolutely.
Now, you are a senior. You are obviously a finance major.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like to be a finance major?
It's fun because, all of the top degrees at Fox, you get, a little bit of everything. But I feel finance is, the ultimate mix of everything because you're still doing accounting. You have to understand, how marketing everything works, specifically with my background, too. But I feel like it's just kind of a melting pot of a degree.
How do you feel like your minor contributes to the experience?
I feel like it's kind of like a contrast because you don't really deal with numbers in MIS at all. It's all just understanding information as opposed to finance, which is straight numbers pretty much whenever you get into the higher parts. So I definitely like to lean toward the contrast.
So something I'm excited to ask you about that's pretty unique is that you actually transferred from the engineering school to Fox. Tell me a little bit about that process. What was that like? You were a sophomore, right?
Yes, it was at the end of my sophomore year. I'm going to be honest, not as lengthy of a process as I thought it would be.
Okay.
So
awesome.
Temple's unique in the sense that everyone applies at the same rate. So other schools, if you apply to the engineering school like I did, you'd have to reapply to get in the business school if I'm transferring in my sophomore year. Temple, it was basically a phone call, talking to my advisor, and then filling out kind of an introduction form to Fox to get a better understanding of the transference and things that are different.
So you are very involved on campus.
I am.
As a senior.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about that. What do you got going on?
So the first one I'll mention is I'm in my second year as president of the Fox Professional Speakers, and I actually got into that when I transferred into Fox. One of my friends was the previous president.
Okay.
And she was looking for members because they were a little low. She forced me to join. I became friends with everyone and ended up running for president and luckily got the role. And I've had it ever since, and I love it.
You were also involved in Cherry Consulting, and you have a pretty cool story about that.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I was lucky enough to be selected as the project manager for Jason Kelsey's clothing brand. So basically what that entailed was we were designing the marketing for them for about a semester. And yeah, it was just a cool opportunity having to see the inner workings of a bigger company like that.
Now, as a senior, what advice do you wish that maybe you had known when you were a new student coming in as a first year, especially like I said, you're in a unique position. You were a transfer at Temple. What advice do you have for students that are just navigating the process of coming in and looking to navigate something that may be a unique experience?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. And I actually gave a freshman advice that I met a couple weeks ago, so I'll do the same advice here. I'd say to join everything you can at the beginning and just see what sticks. Pretty much what I did. I joined 3 or 4 clubs my first semester in Fox, went to a few meetings, saw what stuck, continued.
Connor, we have arrived at Alter Hall.
We have.
Thank you for coming on this episode. We hope you had fun.
I'm so glad you guys had me. It was a blast, and I hope I could provide something to it.
Thank you. All right, well, get to class. We'll see you next time on Walk to Class.